Hi, I'm Bravado. Welcome to Is It Worth Your Time, where my opinion doesn't matter, but we're going to give it anyway. This is a series where we review free to play games, and today we are looking at Lost Light. So, what is Lost Light, and why are we talking about a mobile game? Well, Lost Light is basically Escape from Tarkov Light. It is your action third person shooter survival battle royale game. It currently has 4 maps, with a fifth that is rumored to release. And speaking of release, as of September 2nd, long after I actually released this video, sorry guys, I work a lot, I'm trying my hardest. Please subscribe. The launch celebrates iOS release, Android, and PC. That's why we're talking about this game. As a mobile game alone, this game isn't bad at all. With the standard controls of any modern shooty game on your phone, it plays pretty smooth. It renders nicely and has decent enough graphics, but we'll get into that. This game also offers a PC port where you are at a clear advantage with controls, but you're not totally overpowered, as the game has 5 different levels of armor and what I'm assuming is 5 different levels of ammo. There is so much ammo in this game, I couldn't keep track of everything. Seeing how this game is like Tarkov, that shouldn't be a surprise. Unless you expected less from a mobile game, then well, okay, I guess I can understand that. But also saying this game is like Tarkov Light, everything is much more casual, except the tryhard community insulting each other's mothers in general chat because a level 75 Craig killed a level 50 Devin, and Devin lost a set of gear that can be easily bought back from the player-controlled black market or looted off a level 15 Timmy.
Jacob, stay mad. You lost good loot. Nobody cares. I haven't died once yet, and it just got the game. I'm already level freaking, I don't even know, 6.
Poor Timmy. So by casual, I mean when you're looking for ammo for your Rudy 2D point and shooty, because YouTube doesn't like the G word that rhymes with one, or armor, it shows you the stats for the item so you can easily compare those items to your currently used items. So the gameplay is the same as Tarkov. You have a hideout in which you must upgrade to make life a little better for yourself. You have a workbench so you can craft essentially every item in the game. You have a storage, and much like Tarkov, there is never enough space. You can stack backpacks to up, I believe, 5 times. You can have different crates for different items, but because it is overall a mobile game, there is never enough space. And all the event rewards, login rewards, mission rewards, new player rewards, they don't help if you can't claim them because your storage belongs on a certain TLC show for people that have just a little bit too much and can't find themselves to get rid of trash. But no problem, because as these items have an expiration date, I've never actually seen them disappear, or I got killed by Craig from earlier and was happy to have stuff to fall back on. There is also a arsenal storage box you can unlock once you level your hideout high enough that acts like an extra storage specifically for your armor and Rudy 2D point and shooties. You have a NPC marketplace in which you can upgrade to have more items available to buy. You have your basic shop, your special shop, which is just a more expensive basic shop with higher end items that change daily, and a special shop that costs PvP money. I forgot the name of this currency, but it can be bought or earned by completing PvP missions in ranked combat. What is ranked combat, you ask? Ranked combat is essentially hardcore mode. Insurance will not protect you here, but the rewards are greater due to missions and loot. It is almost the same as normal mode, but every minute or minute 30 a global scan happens and it pings other players around the map, and the color of their ping dictates how much loot value they are currently carrying, increasing the risk over reward. I'm not sure how many ranks there are in the game, but at the time of writing this, I'm currently in the hare rank, which is above mouse, which is above wasp. You scale the food chain up to, I think, dragon. You must collect certain amount of cards to unlock a personal evac button, and this is a pretty neat mechanic, as in normal mode you start on one side of the map and work your way to the other. Once you launch your personal evac button wherever you decide to drop it, it is where it will open, and you must then survive 3 minutes for evac to arrive, then another 30 seconds for it to actually pull you out of the game. Oh, also it signals to other players that you are evacing and you must watch your back for surprise attacks and hope you make it out. But it is pretty quick and overall not that bad. So what happens is you run to a spot, you press your evac button, and then you just try to survive in that area. What is bad, however, is the AI. Much like Tarkov, players can play as marauders or scavengers, and you're sent in with a random kit. And if you don't like that kit, you can buy a replacement kit with 50,000 credits. However, the AI that is not player controlled is terrible. It is terribly underpowered, making you feel like a right badass. But it also comes with an annoyance. The only thing dangerous about their AI is when you have to shoot them, it gives away your location. Or if you have more than 2 or 3 shooting at you, you do have a real risk of dying. But that is one of this game's greatest cons. Actually, ignore what I just said, because as predicted, this game came out with the launch in the middle of making this video, so the last 5 minutes or so may or may not still or not be accurate. One of the things that they did update is the AI, and now they are actually a threat, they are more aggressive, and it is that much closer to being Tarkov. So to continue forth with the video, this isn't going to be a complete update list, so we'll just sort out the pros and cons. We'll start with some pros. They did add a lean left and a lean right button, which helps tremendously. They redid the factory map and the Mount Akima map, and they added what I'm going to call bot players. What I mean by that is they are an NPC that does drop a dog tag. Their names normally end in a double A, a double Z, or a combination of A and Z. I want to say that these things are kind of experimental because they move a lot more fluently like a player would. Or that's just the rumor that spreads about in the community. Now, this could be wrong, and these could be players, or they could be a experiment for better bosses. I'm not totally sure on that, but it is a harder foe with stronger and upgraded gear, and they play just as realistic as a player. So whatever they got going on there, or if it is a player, kudos. Now to sort out a short list of cons that still remain in the game. They redid their new market system for some reason, and now you have to submit items in order to unlock them to buy them, as well as a player level. I'm not sure why they did this, nobody asked for it, but we can only hope that they listen to their community and fix this. Another con that they have is with their bots. I know, I just praised them, but a bug I've been seeing is these NPCs did get a lot deadlier, which is a pro, but they are also shredding through level 5 and level 4 armor, so it still needs a little bit of tweaking. It's really annoying when you run up against 2 or 3 NPCs back to back, and now you have 30 something durability left on your level 5 armor. Then you run into Craig. What an asshole. And when you run up to loot this AI body that just tore through your level 5 armor, it only gives the max AP ammo, which is a really low ammo grade that shouldn't even put a dent in the armor. So there's some bugs with loot going on right now. But I'm sure in due time they will flush this out and make the correct adjustments. Other than those being the major cons, there still seems to be sound issues, which I know is really picky because it's a mobile game and they can only have so much space to work with. But I feel if they would redo their sound system, I could give this game a higher score. Although that's just me nitpicking. This is still a great game. We are simply here to determine if it's worth your time. So I ask you, the viewer, does this game seem like it's worth your time? Let me know down in the comments if you've played it before, or if you would like to play it. I'll even leave a reference code that you guys can use to help me out with some in-game costumes. Also, you can check me out playing this game over on Twitch, as well as competitive Rocket League, and I'm getting into horror games, so that's going to be really fun. And I just opened a TikTok if you guys want to follow me over there on TikTok, and I have a hover. I pretty much post the same stuff there, but I'm trying to break out of my shell. I hope you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, and as always, thank you for watching.